right, so there was freeze damage. There was a good bit of freeze damage. We got down to 26 degrees, then we got to 28 degrees, then we got to 30 degrees, and then 33, and we're still not done with the freezing yet. We have another one this Saturday coming up, but anyway, the yard was hit pretty hard. A lot of stuff was hurt. So back here, everything is fine. The small stuff that got hurt was okay. We got potatoes and stuff coming up, but there's nothing to see. But here, as soon as you walk out, we're greeted by the Orient pear, which has been a staple, but it's all done. You see these black inside the center. That's a little high up. So as I come back and start looking at them, they easily come off. Every cluster, I haven't found a single cluster I've been able to say this is about probably a 99 to 100% fruit loss. The ones that are still on there have black streaking and black cracks like this. This will not survive. So as of right now, the Orient pear tree, we have one Orient pear, and we have our biggest Orient pear right here, complete loss. There will be no Orient pears this year. I have a third Orient pear back here. But as we come, we have an apple tree which hasn't woken up yet. The apple tree is safe. Now as we come up here, we have our third Orient pear. As I look up high, same thing, 100% fruit loss. And then right here, we have our oldest fruit tree in the garden, the Santa Rosa plum. And it's a big trunk. It's as big around as my leg now, if not bigger than my leg. Same thing with the Santa Rosa plum. Let me pull the branch down. If you look at all the fruit, it's all black. It's all fallen off. There's nothing. This is 100% loss. All the Santa Rosa, they're all black. They're all fallen off. There's not a single green on there. As we come up, again, the same thing with the third Orient pear. It's completely loaded, but the fruits aren't surviving. 100% fruit loss. There will be no Orient pears. There will be no Santa Rosa plum this year. As we come up to the peach tree, same story. These all just pop off. They were all frozen. This is 100% loss on the peaches. There's not a single peach bloom that stays on there. There will be no peaches. No peaches. 100% fruit loss on the peaches this year. This is a peach tree from seed. This one, you know what? This one came from seed, okay? This one, there's some hold. There's some hold on there, okay? Peach tree from seed might work. This might keep its fruit. Here we have an apple tree about to open. This is the Crimson Crisp, I believe, or something like that. This is gonna be waking up. As we look down, we have the giant, this thing is big. It's only been in the ground for 2 years here, going on its third year, Indian Blood Clean Peach. Let's check this one out. Oh no, smoked. This thing looks like it caught on fire. Oh, you're staying. Okay, there might be a couple of this peach, okay? The peach is okay. However, last year I got none from this. Pests were an issue, but hey, I won't need as much kale and clay this year, right? If it ain't working. Come down here, we have a Japanese persimmon. Of course, this thing is safe. It hasn't bloomed yet, but it's waking up. So the Japanese persimmon is safe. We have a native plum right here. I don't know if it's Chicksaw plum or some type of native plum. It looks safe. It looks good to go. So we may get some of these. Now as we come up in here, plum cot tree, gone. Same story. Same thing with the blooms. This is a pluot plum cot. You see these, yep, the blooms just fall off. 100% loss. And then as we come up here, we have my pride and joy. This is the cherry plum, the one I've raved about. Never let me down. Didn't need much pest control at all. And what? Okay, there's a green, but look at this, black, 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 black. Okay, hold on, there's some green. There's another green. What? Okay, this one might only be a, I don't know. 90% loss. I mean, there's nothing on here. There's a few. Okay. Let's get back down. This is the early peach. This one is the one that gives us peaches in May. Let's check this one out. Okay, are you coming off? Are you coming off? Okay, you're staying on. So the one down there that I said was 100% lost, that was a Saturn peach, the donut peach. It looks like some of the other peaches might be okay. Okay, you did still lose. Okay, this still did lose some peaches. Okay, so it didn't keep them all. Those are frosted peaches. Now, we don't ever go back here because there's nothing to see, but this is the Nanking cherry. Kind of popped it in and forgot about it. I don't see any fruit. There's a little fruit. Yo, you fell off. Okay, the Nanking cherry may have lost its fruit. That's cool. Great buds. Still sleeping. Okay, the Contender peach. I went and bought this because when all peaches were awake and died, the Contender was dormant. I bought it for its resiliency to cold. These are holding. These are holding, and I still have flower buds not open. The Contender peach, okay, you're falling, you're done, but you, Contender peach, good to go. Okay. We have 2 apricot trees here. Those things are done for, but look at the cherry plum, man. That thing is, man, that's my baby. Okay, here we have Ayer's pear. Same thing, it lost a lot of these. It looks like it could have just been unpollinated, which it wasn't. These bees out here are insane. But when they easily come off and they're black on the inside, yeah, they're done. I don't know about the loss on this tree. I have no idea. Some of the ones that stayed are still scarred black all over. These won't survive. Freeze damage on here, unknown on the Ayer's pear, but it's pretty significant. Pretty bad storm damage, or freeze damage, I'm sorry. Now this one, I believe it's the Chijiro pear. Obviously it's safe. You know, we're still in flower. This one took a little bit. Safe, and I'm happy because this is a wonderful one. And just to mess around a little bit, I threw some grafts in here. I popped in 2 grafts. It's not taken, but we'll give it some time. Chijiro pear, you may be safe. This is the peach tree that was littered in scale, which is coming out. Okay, you may stay. You may stay. Okay, you're falling off, you're falling off. You're falling off. Okay, this is undetermined, is a lot of damage, you're falling off. Okay. This may be in line with the others, where it pretty much lost. Yep, it's falling off. All these are dead. My bad. Let's check you out. Dead, 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 yep. Freeze damage significant on this one. But in anticipation, I put in a pomegranate right here. So this pomegranate is gonna grow and this peach is coming out. Goodbye, peach. Under here, we've got strawberries, and strawberry, same thing, damage to strawberries. It's easy to tell. I've already plucked off the bad ones. So the strawberries are good, they're coming back. And they're easy to propagate and spread. I just haven't in a while. Here's another Japanese persimmon. Completely safe. Now, let's walk this way. Pineapple guava, safe. This thing took a beat and this thing froze, got crushed. Here we have the blueberries. They're about 50-50 about what was damaged. But there's so many blueberry bushes, I think it'll be all right. Bananas got whacked down a little bit, but they'll come back. They don't give us food, so I'm not too concerned about it. the unfinished walkway. Blueberries are okay, raspberries are okay. This is called the luscious pear. And obviously, since the pear is still in full flower, we're safe. This freeze coming next weekend at 36 degrees isn't gonna hurt these flowers. Now here, which was unfortunate, we have the loquat. And while it looks like I have fruit, they haven't grown. So what I've noticed is that when I pop them off and I dig out the inside, that one fell. And I open up the inside, they're dead. The insides of the fruit are dead. So there's no seed being produced. The fruit will be aborted. So there will be no fruit on either of the loquats. And it was a shame because it held some, but that 26 degrees is when it stopped growing. Okay, down here in the front, you can't tell what we really have going on, but we have another pomegranate here. We have a couple beauty berries. They haven't woken up. And we're gonna go, lost my track. Here's a cherry. Hasn't fruited yet. Messed around on some graft points here. Didn't work out well. Okay, so cherry is gonna be safe. Here's an apple. The apple hasn't flowered yet. The apple's safe, and we're passing by tons of blueberries. This rosemary is a beast. It's gonna be okay. Now the pawpaw took a beating, and here's what I noticed. You have some flowers with a vibrant green stem, some flowers with a wilted stem. So these were killed off by the freeze. Now it's not a pollination issue. If they would have been unpollinated, the stem still stays green, and they still had these little fruits on them, but they fall off. So this is what freeze damage looks like. Freeze damage hits all the blooms, and it starts wilting and they start falling. But if you can see a new flower bud popping up, some flowers survived, some didn't. Like you can tell this one right here. Let me take a look. Okay, it's already been pollinated, if it's going to get pollinated at all, and it's staying on. So pawpaw tree may be good. We also have a pawpaw tree here sending out flowers, and a pawpaw tree there sending out its first few flowers. So I'm collecting pollen from these and bringing it. So as we continue to go, we have a crab apple, I believe. This looks safe. Don't know if it's gonna flower. Blackberries are always, they're reliable. Flower buds are just now starting to make themselves seen. They're deep in there. So blackberries are cool. Figs, okay, I need to start trimming these figs down. So as we come this way, this right here is the pineapple pear. This thing lost everything to the freezes. Check it out. Check it out. All these flower clusters. All these flower clusters are black. We lost the pineapple pear. And since the neighbor's cutting grass, I'm gonna make this short. We have another Japanese persimmon, which is gonna be safe. And we have a cherry tree here, which is gonna be safe. These aren't flower buds, I don't think. I don't know. This will be the first year this cherry has flowered. If it does flower, I saw a little flower on it earlier. Okay. So that's about it. Looks like we still might get some persimmons, some pawpaws, and we're gonna get some apples. Here is the second donut peach that I have. And one thing I noticed different is this had some dark pink flowers, but over here on this branch it had some light pink flowers. So we're losing our flowers on this one. Okay, you've got some tug on you. You not, no you don't. You let go. You let go. Okay, so we may get a couple peaches. I'm not too confident. And what one more go around. I forgot to check a couple bushes. 1 second. Oh, we have the black currant. Here's another one. This is the Korean giant pear. I forgot about this one. It's only 5 feet tall now. It's gonna be okay. Korean giant pear. We have another pawpaw here, a small one. I've moved this one like 3 times. We have another Japanese persimmon. This puts us at like total 7 persimmons, I believe. Blueberry is looking good. We've got about 30 blueberry bushes. This is probably the softest. This is a Siberian pea shrub, I think. And we have, I tried to pull out this forsythia. It's not coming out. We have the chickies, and our last stop, because I never checked it, was the gummy berry. This was in full flower at 26. Let's see. It's still fragrant. This gummy, the gummy berry, not the silver berry, but the gummy berry. In here, flanking it, we have a grapevine growing this way. We have a muscadine growing up this way. Have the chickens in here. We have blackberry vines growing over. Here's the backside again of that donut peach. Man, you got fried. Look at that. Man, this is sad, dude. And now I'm gonna have to deal with uncontrollable growth. These things are gonna try to grow so big since they've got nowhere to put their energy in fruit. Man. And then over here is a tree that I'm cutting out. It's hidden in the forest. This is the, it's a pluot, emerald drop pluot. Same thing, all dead, all plums, minus a native plum. They're all done for. They're all black, dark green. Oh, what? Nope, you fell right off. Yeah, light yellow, that's dead. Yeah, dead. So, it's tragic. It's sad, but there's gonna be a lot of damage. A whole bunch of damage. Lost about 3/4 of the fruit from the trees. I'm gonna see how this manages, how this does, but maybe this is our bad year. We're going into year 6. I heard you're supposed to let stuff rest every 7 years or so, and maybe we'll just get an early start on a rest, but this late freeze, you know, it hurt. It hurt a lot. So we'll see how it goes with another video in about 6 months.